Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to today's walkabout here down in Pattaya, Soy 5, right outside Sands Cafe. And what I'm going to do today is, you may or may not know, I recently went up to Bangkok to the Written in Eye Hospital. The video about that was out just previous to this one. And I won't talk about that because it's all in that video. But what I did do is I stayed overnight and I went out and walked around the city and just basically had a night out. And I thought, well, let's bring that to the channel and show you what's going on up in Bangkok. So I'm down here, I'm going to kill two birds in one stone. I'm going to walk along the Dong Tan beach from Pattaya down into Jom Tien, just to show you stuff that's going on whilst I'm talking about Bangkok and what we did up there, or what I did up there should I say, and how it all went. So, and before anyone nags me, I've got myself a hat. So there we go, I've got myself a buzzing cap to protect myself from the sun. And I do appreciate all the kind gestures and the suggestions, but I think really I don't need a hat. I probably need a mask more than anything else. But anyway, not to worry. Right, so where are we? We are down here. We are outside Sands Cafe, and I'm going to walk all the way along Dong Tan Beach and get ourselves down there. The motorcycle's going to run that lady over. Oh dear, she wasn't even looking. Bless her. If you haven't been to Sands Cafe, it's a really nice place. And also just down there is the sauna. That's the Sauna Beach Club. Again, another good place. This area is really developing, really developing. And I'll talk about my Bangkok trip once I get down onto the beach road. But if you come down to Sands Cafe, there you go, you can sit outside. They've got parasols and everything to protect you from the sun if you don't want to sit under the sun. And out here, you can just sit here and enjoy yourself. And this area, I've got to say, this area is a nice area. It's a good area. And the beach is quite nice. I'll just quickly show you the beach and then we'll crack on. There you go. It's relatively busy this morning. There you are. Right, so Bangkok. I travelled up, got a Bolt taxi up there. It was very reasonable. I paid 1,230 baht for it, which was nothing in comparison. And it was a good journey. It was alright, it was decent. It took me about an hour and a half. And I stayed right in the very heart. I stayed in Nana, Soy 4 up in Bangkok. I like staying around there, so it's pretty much the hub of activity, and that's where I stayed. However, when I got there, I stayed in the hotel, and it was called the check-in hotel. It was okay. It was, for what I paid 900, and I think it was 96 baht for the night. It was okay. Would I go back there? Probably not, but it was okay for what I paid, and it served its purpose, you know. Shower and change, get out, have a few drinks, and then sleep. So when I went out, in true tradition, it was bloody raining, and I tell you what, it poured with rain. It really did. But the interesting thing I found about where I was in Nana was that it didn't flood, not like it floods here in Pattaya. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't flood in Bangkok. I'm sure there are areas that I don't know about that do flood, but it wasn't backfilling. So I don't know if their drainage system in Bangkok is better than ours, or they've got it differently set up. I don't know. I don't understand it all. But what I do know is that it didn't flood, and it rained for about a good hour. But I stayed in a bar which was just opposite where I was staying, and I stayed in a bar called the Bunny Bar, and that was quite nice. It was quite nice. The prices weren't dramatically expensive. Bear in mind that these are just normal bars. They have a lot of freelancers working in there, but it's not a bar that you'd expect. They do obviously have go-go bars and stuff like that. We know about all of that, but it was just a normal everyday bar. And the girls were friendly. I had a couple of girls come and sit with me and chat, and it was good. It was okay. It was a nice open bar. They got a lot of bars up there, you know. You got Hillary's and all that stuff. I went and sat opposite Hooters. Hooters was relatively quiet, to be fair. It wasn't as busy as I was expecting it to be. And obviously the Hooters here in Pattaya has since shut down, and it's now gone completely. He's got his old budgie smugglers on. But yeah, it was relatively quiet. Hillary's was busy. A lot of those areas there around the Nana car park. Obviously you got the entrance to Nana, which is where the freelancers normally stand. It was just, you know, what I expected really. drink prices, some of the prices, happy hour drinks were 160 baht, and that wasn't very happy, to be fair. There was very few promotions going on. It was just happy hours that were fairly standard, fairly consistent around pretty much most of the places where I was going to, the different bars. But the vibe was nice. You know, it was a nice vibe, chilled out, relaxed, played a few games of pool, and I did Pattaya proud, didn't lose. Around the Nana complex, I went into Nana itself. I went into the actual Nana Plaza. It's not really my cup of tea, to be honest. It's not something that I would jump up and down about and say, you know, get yourself in there. It's very, I would consider it very mechanical. And by that, what I mean is that every bar's pretty much the same kind of concept. You've got a floor there that's for the lady boys, and it was expensive. It was expensive. There's a lot of music. Obviously, careful, mate, he's going to run you over. And they do compete against each other in terms of like the music. It seems to be quite overpowering. And just here on the left hand side, this is the Pattaya water park, Jomtien water park. And I've been there many times. You see the monorail up there? Well, they also got a roller coaster. You can't really see it. I will do the video. I'm going to come down here and do the monorail, the roller coaster, and a couple of other of the rickety old rides, and showcase those for you. I've got to say the roller coaster does worry me considerably. It really does. Can't see it, sadly. Back in the day, this place used to be packed. It used to be rammed, but it seems to have lost its emphasis now. I think a lot of people go over to Raniama and around that way and take that one on board. Right, anyway, where were we? Back to yeah, so I went over to the Stumble Inn. Stumble Inn, I think it was 140 baht for a vodka soda, which wasn't too bad. That's pretty good, to be fair. And I had a wander around. You know, I don't like sitting in one place too long. Had a wander around, crossed over the Sukhumvit Road. Be careful when you cross that road, guys, if you are up in Bangkok. If you jump across the middle of the road instead of using the designated crossing areas, if a policeman sees you, you are going to get fined. There is no umming and ahhing about it. You're going to get fined. They're very strict on it. But I had to wander around, had a look around some of the shops and stuff that was going on, and so I got bibbed up by the butt, mustn't I? They must be organised to, oh yeah, it's the Chinese here, okay. But, and up there, guys, let's sit there, there you go. That's the zip wire I did. Remember when I done that? The getting off was horrific. Actually stepping off of it. But the coming down was really boring. It was so controlled and so slow. But going back to Bangkok, yeah, I had a wander around and checked out a few of the restaurants and the shops and the street vendors up there. They're very chilled out, the street vendors. They're very different, I think, to where we are here in terms of they're not as pushy. But you know, Bangkok was busy. It was busy. There was a lot of people. There was a lot of guys and that wandering around. Taxi services, they're there waiting to see if you want to go back to Pattaya or where you're off to. But the vibe itself, it was good. Would I go back? Well, I've actually got to go back. I've got to go back to. They want to check my arse for glaucoma. I'm not going to go into it in this one, but let's just say I wasn't best pleased with what happened, and they're going to check me for glaucoma now. I've got to go up in another, I think it's another week and a half's time, and yeah, rinse and repeat, I suppose. So, summary of Bangkok. Was it worth it? Okay. Would I go if I didn't have to go to the hospital? No. That's the truth of it, I wouldn't. But I think if you come here on holiday, it's worth, I think you should, when you land, I think it's better to stay in Bangkok overnight and get your bearings, get yourself together, just get your head down if you're tired, and then do your travel down to Pattaya and come here arriving fresh and relaxed and ready to enjoy yourself. Or if that's not your style and you want to change it around, then what about going up 1 or 2 days before you actually go home and you know, experience it, try it out. There's a question, Vera. What do you think about Bangkok? Is it on your radar? I'm actually enjoying doing these videos because I'm actually doing my walk as well. And I said actually twice and now I've just said it a third time. There's people down on the beach enjoying themselves. I always wonder when I see people like this, a lady laying down there, gentleman sat there. I wonder how many of these people go back in the evening and don't realise that they've been roasted. The sun here is very, very strong. But yeah, going back to the Bangkok side of things, is it for you guys? What are your thoughts on Bangkok? And do you do what I've suggested? Do you either get there first, stay overnight and refresh yourself, or do you go there before you go home and have a last night of enjoyment before you jump on your plane and head back to wherever you are living? Some land for rent there. Can't imagine the prices of these, must be fierce. Oh yeah, so remember those two BART buses that came past? Well, look at this. You know, it doesn't half make me wonder, when I look at this, what's going on here? Hang on. So they're all sat down. Obviously it's a Chinese themed place. And they're all facing, so are they waiting to be picked up? I don't know. I don't know. It's scary though, isn't it, really? You know, it does seem that there is a lean and a push towards the Chinese sector, Korean sector. You know, are they slowly, I don't know what's the word in myself, are they slowly distancing themselves from the European side of things? You know, I don't know, but it does make you sort of like question what the angle is. See, look here, there's the other BART bus. There it is, written in Chinese. I believe that's Chinese. I don't know. Do Koreans write in the same way as Chinese? And Chinese, don't they write downwards? I'm not sure, honestly. It's a nice, oh, you got the rabbit resort over there. That one down there, that's the rabbit resort. That's nice in there. But yeah, it does make me ask myself, when I see all this leaning towards the Asian community, are they losing their focus with us? And I mean, I might be wrong here, I might be talking complete rubbish, but you know, wasn't it the Europeans and, you know, America and that kind of like built the city? Wasn't it us that developed the city and got it to the status that it is now? I don't know, I might be totally wrong. I might be talking out my tea towel holder. Maybe it was the Chinese and the Japanese and the Koreans. I honestly don't know. But I just thought, from what I understand, and when you look back and see all the historical stuff, that it was the Navy that came in here and did their thing, and of course came back time and time again. And that's what led to the development of the city. Now, talking of developments, Songhai, the Amethyst.co. Look at that. Beach super luxury pool villa on the Billionaires Street, Pattaya. 385 million baht. Flipping hell, small change. Jesus, look at that. 385 million baht. Fully fitted, I should bloody hope so. Wow. And is that one there? Is that one there? I don't know. I know they've up here somewhere, I don't know if we'll get to it on this video, but up here somewhere they've chopped all the trees down, because this is called the Billionaires Row, and there you can see some of these incredible, beautiful buildings. They really are amazing. Look at this one up here. God damn. See this big building on the left? We're going to get there in a second. Let's just walk past these people.
Massage chat.
And I'll tell you what I do know is that over here there's a lot of Russian tourists here. There you go, look at this. The Astia. I wonder how much that cost. Flipping hell. Just that one pane of glass is bigger than my condo. I wonder how much that cost. Look at that. Very impressive, very nice. And up here there's a few more for sale. Tell you what, we've walked quite a way. I've actually surprised myself. And that's the thing, like now I'm really into my walking. As you know, doing my fatty to fitty that we did for 90 days. I lost 11 kilos, but I'm still out walking. I enjoy it. And it's surprising now the distance that I can cover compared to the distance I used to cover when I couldn't see my feet because my belly was in the way. There you go, look, $5 for a toilet. You think along Billionaires Row, you think that they can afford to support the locals. And the $5 for everybody, you know, it's the Thai people as well. And what you do get, it's very pretty over there, look at that. What you do get as well is that at the weekends, if you do come down here, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you will find that there is a lot of people from Bangkok come down. A lot of people. So if you are thinking you're going to chill out and lay down on the beach and enjoy yourself with little commotion, you might find otherwise. I've been down here before when you see all these beach vendors here. I know that right now there's not a lot of activity going on, but at the weekends these guys are rammed. They really are. Standing room only in many places. And over there, another nice place. Look at these. Very nice. The Welcome World Beach Resort and Spa. I wonder what that costs a night. Can't imagine it's cheap. Very nice though, look at it. Very, very nice. When I got my taxi over here, I jumped on a motorbike taxi because I don't like bringing my bike, because wherever I park my bike, ultimately I've got to get back there. So I just jump on a bolt and just let them bring me to where I want to walk around. But I noticed today, and I'm going to go and do a video, at the top of Pattaya, walk down to 3rd Road on Pattaya. I noticed today there's so much changing. So much changing. And over there you've got a couple of restaurants. And down here is the beach. Well, I say down here, we walk along the beach, haven't we? Here we are. But considering we're edging into high season, and I know, you know, there may not be a high season, but I'll tell you what's nice to see is that there is more people here. Yes, before you start saying, Trev, behave yourself, mate, it's empty. It is empty compared to maybe 3 years ago. But it's encouraging and nice to see that there's still more people here now than there has been in the past. And hopefully things will improve. I don't know what to expect. I get asked quite a few times, you know, what's high season going to be this year? Honestly, don't know. I don't think we're going to have a high season as such. I think we'll see an increase in people coming over, and I hope we do, and I hope you guys come out, because at the end of the day, you know, it's a great city to come to, and it's still a good vibe, even if it's not as busy as it has been in the past. There's still lots to see, lots to do, plenty of entertainment. So I do hope you do come out, but I don't think it will be as it was in the past. I don't think it's going to be that. And there's a 3-story 7-Eleven. 3-story. Next door the Pirate Bar. And we're right down here now at the very beginning of Beach Road. Right. And I think that's an appropriate place to stop the video. And let me find some shade. Here we go. And there you are. That is. I'll tell you what. This area here, very quickly, is it's really. In fact, let me just walk around a little bit so I can push the camera back and show you what I'm on about. But you see up there on the left-hand side, well, the British pound 43.92 at the moment. Aussie dollar is 22.67. But if you look up there, if you just see up there, see there, you got Pattaya. You got a lot more Bullet Bar. You got a lot more things are happening in this area. A lot more things. And again, you know, it's a good indication of changes that are happening here in the city, and not just in the city centre, but out here in like Jomtien and stuff like that. So, all right, let's spin the camera around. I'm going to walk over to this tree under the shade and we'll finish off. So yeah, anyway, my trip to Bangkok, like I say, it was all right. It wasn't life-changing, but it was okay. And I've got to go back in a couple of weeks, so maybe I'll go and stay in a completely different area and bring a totally random walkabout in Bangkok, because I don't know Bangkok very well. I don't know where I'm going most of the time. I kind of wing it on a prayer. And but anyway, that's what we'll look at when I come back in another 10-12 days time. Okay, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I say, it was just a wander down Dongtan Beach. That's not sure where I was in Dongtan Beach, and I'm now down here at the start of Beach Road in Jomtien. That's it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Please have a look on Discord. It's over 16,500 members in now, so from strength to strength, totally free of charge. And it's a great platform. It's a really, really good platform. It allows you the opportunity to ask questions with very, very experienced people on there, more experienced than me. So have a look on there, guys. If you haven't already, please check out our Instagram and our TikTok. Both those channels are growing rapidly now, and we're bringing in short 15 to 30-second snippets of stuff that's going on here in the city, restaurants, bars, etc., nightlife, the whole lot. It's in there, so please have a look at that. The link is in the comments below. And if you haven't, and you would consider to have a look at our website, buzzingpattaya.com. There's a new website on the way. But if you'd like to support the channel, which is much appreciated, it does help me achieve a lot more. If you would like to support the channel, there's a link to our members area on our website, buzzingpattaya.com. And on the left-hand menu there, if you do support, please remember, guys, you will get an email which has got the link to the access to our members area. It's not in Buzzing Pattaya. It's a different website. Okay, thank you very much for watching, guys, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.